What's up everyone and welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel, the channel where you can learn Elliott Waves and Exo charts possibly for the time. I'm already teaching this on the website, but anyway, not on the channel yet, okay? So here we're going to see how far can this Bitcoin go clearly, because yes, we was with the wave here to the downside. We was we plan clearly to take the low of this fake triangle, because this is not a triangle here. We fake at the top here, we fake at the breakout on the top here, we filled some shorts here that bring us where we are at the moment. We plan this wave to the downside here, all of course with some really nice predictions right before, right when we was doing the breakout here. We was already thinking about a short, as you can see here. This is exactly what we have done here. We rejected the monthly gap of control here, and that brings us clearly where we are at the moment, because this is the exact top we have done right before to drop clearly. After we are short of course from here. With you on the YouTube channel here, we have planned this short right there to take, and with VIP we have seen another short here in addition to the 3 shorts, big shorts we have planned here. So this is pretty cool how we are trading this market. Of course, we're still short from the all-time high from right here of a swing fully pan retrace line. I mean, yeah, we're just trading this really nicely. So now we have the plan for lower. We're going to see how far we can go after this quick introduction. You want to master the chart. You are bored about losing money by buying tops, by selling bottoms. The only thing you need is to learn a technical analysis. This is why today I'm here to teach you Elliott Waves. That is clear the technical analysis that is going to predict the next move, the next possible move. And in addition to Elliott Waves, I'm going to be here to teach you Exo charts. That is a tool you use, a software, or on the website by the way. You use clearly to see data behind the market. So for example, it will allow you to find your best entries in addition to Elliott Waves, and more obviously it will allow you to determine if you have to take a trade or not. So this is absolutely a waste. Elliott Wave plus Exo charts is just something crazy. These are just the best you can learn clearly to predict the next move and to ride the market, the crypto market, really nicely. So if you want to master the chart, as I said before, you just have to go on the mooncharts.fr website right in the description, and you will find absolutely everything you need. Anyway, I let you enjoy this video. Alright, we're good to start. So here, as we planned, WXYZ to the downside here. So we still have a last wave down to do, okay? Why we was less likely going to stop before, for example, here on the 618, so to speak, not this target. By the way, this is bugging, I don't know why. Alright, here we go. Perfect, because we do not have the price. I don't know why, this is really weird. Anyway, in the yesterday VIP live stream was bugging also, I don't know why, but anyway. So here, what is the first target? The first target is a 618 right there, okay? Now, was it the more likely one? No, simply because we will stop before the white target, and this will result to a truncated Z wave. So this in terms of probabilities is less likely. So that's why we expect the price to go minimum normally to the 123 here. Now we are on the 100% here, so this is also a possible target. Now, why this is a less likely one? Still because this is a truncated. We stopped before with this wave, before the Y leg bottom here. So in terms of probabilities, this is really less likely, okay? So we expect the price minimum to go there. The next target is going to be this 1618. As always, this is never well to touch it. Find your confidence with your target. This is the best to do clearly. How are you going to find your Z wave targets? If you want to do that on your chart, you just have to place your first click on the W root. Okay, I have an ABC flat here, so that's why it's on the top here, not on the real all-time how I have done. Then on the W bottom here. Okay, once you have done this, your third click go on the second X retracement. Okay, you're going to find then your Z wave targets. This is how you place your extension tool to find everything. By the way, if you want to get this, you can go in the Elliott Wave part here. If you want really to learn the Fibonacci relation, even for free, you can. You have the Elliott Wave course number 2. You'll find this Fibonacci relation to really know how to use the extension retracement tool on an impulsive, all the stuff like this, so you can really master that. Okay. So anyway, so that gives us the Z wave. At the moment, there is still a lot of possibilities in the Z wave. Here we can be in a triple wave like this, because this can be, for example, a first triple wave down that is called a WXY. Okay, so if I have here a triple wave down, I will say less likely. Why? Because when you have a triple wave for beginners, when you have a triple wave like this, such as for example an ABC, okay, you have the A, you have the B, and you have then the C, the maximum target of the C wave is going to be, oops, right there, is going to be the 1618. So if you go and touch the next trade, that is a 200% here, this is quite an extension. Otherwise, you can say this is an invalidation, because normally the maximum target here is the 1618. Okay, so now you keep in mind this level here. If now we pull a fib from this triple wave, okay, right there, what we can see first of all is that the triple wave target retrade is a 200% here. So the maximum, I mean, the extension level we should not touch normally. So this normally is an invalidation for a triple wave to the downside. Now this is still possible if we're already bearish to make some extensions to the downside. In that case, we have to accept that we have done a triple wave. So in case we have done a triple wave here, we can be in another bigger triple wave here like this, okay, double X and Y inside of the wave to finish with a double XY. This is absolutely fine. To be valid as always, a double XY have to retrace, I mean, not only this, but have to retrace minimum 38.2 on the X wave, so to speak. We are talking about this W, okay, the X retracement and the Y leg to the downside here, okay. So here's X wave have to retrace minimum this white line here, what we have done here. So this is a valid double XY. So that's why here there is this possible triple wave to the downside, okay, right here. That is this W, okay, X and Y right there, okay, double XY here. I'm going to place exactly on this. All right, perfect. So here we just have to pull after that a fib from the W root to the W bottom to the X retracement here. You can see we have some confluence with the 123. 123 is almost on, I mean, is on the 123 of the bigger Z wave, and the 1618 is around also this 1618 of the Z here. So that's pretty cool. Now, is it more likely? I'm not ready with these waves, okay, as you know it. I'm more looking at 5 ways like this. Now there are some different counts possible. Okay, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to add this ABC like this. Okay, I'm not going to jump into more details. We have seen, of course, how to trade all of this. We have seen how to take the short here with the ABC flat here. Okay, we have an ABC flat inside here. We have seen everything. I'm going to take this one for now. If we have to chant this, we can absolutely chant that. For example, we can place a B wave here, and here we go, have a double wave 1 2 1 2 here. Why this is less likely? There are a lot of, I mean, mainly due to the RSI, because the RSI here, for example, for the double wave 1 2 1 2 here, the wave 2 will break the wave 1 root on the RSI. Normally, this is not valid. Okay, this is an invalidation. But anyway, we're not going to jump into more details. I just really want to focus on this. So here, what will be the maximum target if we're in this double XYZ? Okay. The smaller wave count, to be honest with you, at the moment we don't really care. Just to show you this really quickly. And here we have 5 ways to the downside. You have to know that we have 5 ways for more advanced people that already know what is 5 ways. We have 5 ways to the downside here. Okay, I'll let you find these ones. This is pretty easy, to be honest with you. You just have to find a double wave 1 2 on the top, and you're done next. So here, this, if we're in this configuration, the maximum we should reach normally, if we do not do an extension, that is really not likely at all on this kind of pattern. We do some extension in very rare case in this kind of pattern, the W X Y X and Z. So we expect the price to stop on the maximum target. This is why this is the maximum target, because normally we expect to stop here. Sorry. So here the maximum target is 26,000. Of course, we can stop a bit below 24,000, 23,000, but we should not go past 21,000 normally. Okay, 20,000, 900, something like this. Normally, we should not break this if we're in this configuration. So we should get a bounce off the 123, okay, or off the 1618 here, around there. After that, boom, reclaim everything. Okay, this is one of the many possibilities, but this is a possibility. Okay, now if we have a double XY here to the downside, why would you add another X and a Z here? You can absolutely, because you have a triple wave down, you can absolutely be done with this triple wave, and boom, you add another triple wave like this. So you do not have to see a to get a double XY X and Z. No, you have a double XY. First of all, you have your first wave to the downside, so you can maybe place a W, an X retracement with an ABC zigzag inside, and then the Y leg to the downside here. So in that case, the extension tool, we can go really more down with this kind of pattern here. Okay, I'm going to show that. That's why only time will tell us. Only time I have the answer, and for now we cannot really break this. But here, as you can see, we have the first target of this double XY right in the 618 here. Okay, right around the 618 here. That is the maximum target of the 1618. So this is a good zone. Okay, we have also a gap, by the way, for people that don't know what it is. A gap is I don't have this one here. Anyway, I'm going to remove all of this, by the way. Let me just replace this good, because this is not where I'll place it. From here to here, around there. All right, so a gap is like a single print. So for people that don't really know about single prints, for example here, this for example is a single print right there. You have a very small one. This is a single print here. Okay, some few stuff like that. I'm not going to get more into details, but when you get, when you have a gap, you expect the gap to be filled. For example here, by the way, we have a gap. Okay. So here, for example, we have a gap right into the first big target I was talking about, before. That is clearly the 161. It's not the real first big target, but this is the first target of this Y leg. Okay, this is not the first of this Z wave, but this is the first of this Y leg here. So this is the first one, the maximum one of a Z wave. So in any case, we have a maximum target and a first target of a wave with, in confidence, this the gap right there. So this gap here have a top around 26,000, okay, and have a bottom around 23,800, okay. So this match clearly with the wave at the moment, with clearly the target we have here, okay, the maximum one. So this, all of this is clearly a good buy zone normally, okay. This is really a good buy zone here. Now all depends on the wave we're going to do all the way down, all depends on the strength of the market to go down here. If there is no buy to do here, there is no buy to do. For example, if the wave can is not falling at all, we're not going to buy something here, of course not, okay. But now if we start to get some nice moves around there, some interesting stuff, and we expect the price, we can already think about some bullish wave. This is more likely we're going to push high after that, okay. Now keep in mind that this is only the first target of the Y leg, okay. Let's forget this double XYZ for now, okay. I'm going to go and move on this double XY now, okay, right there, perfect. So it's double XY here. Double XY, so first target around the maximum one of the Z wave. That is pretty cool. We have a confidence here because we have the gap. Okay, so that's a nice target. If now we have to go more down, you can see the big gap here and the big space between the first target and the second one. If we start to lose this one, and we, for example, go and touch the 20% here of the Z right there, so the gray level here, we normally expect the price. So to bounce off that, if that's an extension, it depends of course on the small wave count, but not otherwise. We normally expect the price to go minimum to this 100% here, this red line right there. So this will bring us to 15,000. This is really low, but just imagine Bitcoin at 15,000. This is just absolutely insane. This is a crazy discount. So personally, I absolutely don't care to go down. This is why I want to go down here. I'm not bearish on the market, but this is just a crazy discount, and this will be like this on every single cryptocurrency. So you're going to be able to reload your bags because maybe you missed it before, I don't know. You're going to be able to reload your bags here to rebuy some crazy amount of stuff here. This is gonna be insane. Really, this is going to be insane. So this is, for example, the first really big one. This will be the next one here. This will be the third one, and normally the last one, because here we cannot break zero. Why I'm saying this? Because this, as you can see here, this is the maximum trade we have here. For example, this blue line here, that is a 1618 of the extension tool. This for a triple wave is a maximum trade, as I said, except if you go here, this is an extension or an invalidation. This is a 200% here, okay. But this normally is a maximum trade. So here, this is a maximum. No, by the way, so yeah, this is a maximum trade here. But the problem is it's below zero. As you can see here, it's a minus 6,000. So we cannot break the zero. So this is not possible. So we expect the price to go to this 123. Be careful on a bigger time frame. This is maybe not an exact touch on this, so we can absolutely go below, spend some time, but this is absolutely possible, as you can see, to go that low here, okay. Now why normally this is not possible to go to this kind of price? Simply because if we are in a wave 4, we can still be in a wave 2, okay, that's possible. But if we're in a wave 4, okay, I'm gonna go on a bigger time frame, but cannot break a wave 1 top, and the wave 1 top is here at 20,000, okay. So here, if we cannot break 20,000, it remove all the targets below here, and if we start to go below here, we can remove this wave 4 extract. So we can say, hey, we're not anymore in the wave 4, we are in the wave 2, we accept it, and we just have to wait to buy lower, clearly, to average our buy price more down and more down and more down, okay, before to enjoy this massive move to the upside we're going to get next. So yeah, these are really the maximum target we can get here. So this, if we, in case we're not in a wave 2, but these are the next targets clearly if we really have to go more down from here. Now, which one is my main scenario? This is a possibility, but because we are not, we should be in a wave 4 normally, this will make a bit more sense. Now if we have to accept we were in a wave 2, we could just put a wave 2 here, okay. But now it looks a bit more logic normally with a wave count to be in a wave 4, okay. So I'm going to take the case we're not going to go past 20k, so to speak. We're not going to go to these two next target. Now if we go, and that's just better to buy Bitcoin because this is a crazy price. But here, this is a maximum target, so we can stop on the 123 here or the 1618. If now waves are different and all the way down we do some crazy stuff and we expect the price to go more down, we just accept that we have to go more down and we just buy more down. Clearly, that's the only thing we have to do. But now we have targets, we have the two more likely scenarios, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, maybe people was, you know, talking about this possible A B C flat here, A B, and then the C to the downside here. I would say really less likely, because in the wave I mean the C wave here, we have to get a sideways impulsive or an ending. Yes, this is possible to be in an ending, an expanding one. For example, we have the wave 1, 2, not here by the way. We have this wave. No, that's not what I wanted to do anyway. Perfect, right there. We have this possible, for example, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. And here we go, pump it up. Okay, that is also a possibility here. Now to do an expanding ending, this is less likely in terms of probability, so that's why I'm not going to take this one. But this is here a possibility and a possible scenario. I'm not talking about every single possibilities. We have seen more with VIPs with more and more details. Okay, now it's really to give you all the targets all the way down, the more likely ones, all the stuff like this, so you are really aware of the most important targets here and the more likely moves, clearly. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to remove this WXY. I'm going to replace this WXYXZ because I prefer that one personally. Now it's just my opinion. You do whatever you want, of course. You think about, there is no any financial advice here as always. This is all for educational purpose here, and you're absolutely, you do absolutely whatever you want, clearly. Okay, just to give you my plan. That is playing very well these days, I'm not going to lie, but you do absolutely whatever you want. So by the way, if you want to join a cool Discord server, you have the Discord server link right below in the description, so you can get all these members channel here. You can share your profit, know when a new video is available, when I'm going to be live, all the stuff like this. If you have some suggestions, by the way, if you want to help to develop the channel, if you want to help to develop the community, you can absolutely give me some suggestions on everything, clearly. And if you want to write, by the way, some few stuff in the text testimonials, or maybe even do a video because you absolutely enjoy the content, you're doing some crazy gains with all the stuff we have, all the videos I did to write the move all the way down here. If you enjoy this kind of content, you can absolutely make also a video where you film yourself with, for example, your computer behind with the MOONCHARTS website, all the stuff like this. Anyway, this is really to help me to grow this, to just make people know better Elliott Wave, because a lot are using Elliott Wave, but not really the best way, clearly, with some really bad rules, and that's not the best, to be honest with that. Not a really good advertisement for Elliott Wave. But anyway, now if you want to write something, absolutely, you can do it here, clearly. Anyway, so, and you can of course share your technical analysis, all the stuff like this. Now if you're a course subscriber, you're going to get all this course section here, and if you're a VIP, you're going to get all this channel here where I can show you my small wave. I'm going to give you my plan, I'm going to tell you when I'm live every single days, and all the stuff like this, where I'm going to give you my updates for the plan, extra, and maybe sometimes tell you when I'm along or not. Anyway, so yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Have a brilliant day, take care of you, this is extremely important, and yeah, what can I say more? Just take care and see you next time. Cheers.